Hello, good to see you. So today a student of mine is going to share with you how she does her hanging baskets made out of yarn. You can make it out of macrame, but she's going to share with us how she does it out of yarn. I've seen them at her place, like she and I do Zoom lessons, and I saw her hanging plants and I thought, oh, you guys might enjoy those very much. So she's coming in just a second. I'll introduce you and we'll get started. Hey Brooklyn, how's it going?
Hello.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming to do this video with us.
Yes, it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, it is. We've known each other for a long time and
Lots of years, many years.
Lots of years, and thought it would be fun to do a video with you.
Yes, it's gonna be very fun.
It'll be very
informative.
Informative. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
I thought I'd show you first the plants that we're working with today. And the pots. So I got this planter. I saw the planters in Brooklyn's Zoom video and I thought, okay, this matches your style and you think it matches your style.
Yeah.
So, and then what I've got here is called a Wandering Jew. So it's also called the inch plant. It's got a cool purple variegation with like a green, and it does need bright indirect light. So if you've got it in a location that's a little bit shadier than that, it's not going to hold the color like it usually does. So yeah, just something to consider. You can cut it back if it gets a little bit leggy. The trees are shedding, so you might see see things just like fall, randomly fall. Actually, they're totally falling right now. So yeah, so that's for this plant. And then for my plant, I've got what's called a string of dolphins. And if you look at it, it's a succulent plant. It looks like a little dolphin. Like, I don't know if you can see that if you
zoom in shot after.
Yeah. So we'll do some zoom in shots and we'll show you. But it's a cross-pollinated version of hot dog cactus, and a string of pearls. So a succulent, so not needing so much water, but the light requirements are like maybe 6 hours of morning light, a good 6 hours of morning light. And in regards to fertilization, the string of dolphin needs maybe twice a year, where there's a dolphin, it just came flying off. Where the Wandering Jew, it needs fertilization every month, maybe between March and October, once a month. And both of them will have to watch the watering because they don't have a drain hole in the bottom. So that's it. Okay. Where did you get your supplies, Brooklyn?
Just from Walmart. $4 at Walmart for these balls of yarn in Canada. You'll just need some yarn, some string, macrame, whatever you got, and some scissors.
Awesome.
Okay, so how you're gonna start is you're gonna take your yarn or your string, whatever you're using, and you're gonna make some long pieces. I usually just do arms width. And you're gonna wanna make 4 of these. Relatively the same length, but they don't have to be perfect. Lots of kids playing in the background. Okay, so now that you've got 4 strings, relatively the same length, they're not perfect, they don't have to be. You're gonna fold it in half so the ends meet, and you're gonna tie a knot right at the top. Just like that. Okay. So next what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay it out on your table or your surface, and you're gonna start separating the strings into 2, I guess. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it. Just like that. So next what you're going to do is you're going to go a couple inches down the string, I should have done my nails before this. And you're gonna tie just a loose knot, so they're together, just like that. And you wanna make it loose in case if at the end you need to move the string so they're, or move the knots so they're closer to the same length on the string. There, so now that they all look pretty close, I'm going to start tightening them up. So now you should have something that looks like that. And what you're going to do next is you're going to separate the strings from each knot. Just like this. So it looks like this now, and you're gonna pair some more strings up. So these two are gonna get knotted together, these two are gonna get knotted together, these two, and then these ones at the end. So we'll start doing that. Again, create some loose knots in case you need to fix them. I'm just gonna stand up. And the last one. Just like that, and now that they're all about similar in length, we'll start tightening them. And if you want to stop here in terms of knots, then you can. It'll hold your pot the same depending on how big your pot is, but it'll look like that. And so what we're gonna do again is we're gonna separate the strings and pair them with a different one.
So you were talking about earlier too that you could, if you wanted a longer hanging planter, that you could make the strings longer.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want something longer than this, then you can make the strings longer. Okay, so we'll start doing these knots again loosely. Just like that. So now we're ready for the plant to come in. So if you want, what I like to do is just cut this right open in the middle, so it's just the bottom of the hanger, so it's going to be a little tassel. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put your plant, your pot in there, grab all the strings, pull it up, and there you go. If you want, what you can do to create the hanger pot, I'm not sure how long you want this, Lisa.
Oh, you mean how long? Oh,
Yeah.
Longer is okay.
Like that.
Sure.
Okay. So we're just going to tie a knot at the top again. Make sure it's nice and tight. What I did on this one is I took my string and I knotted it around a couple of times so it hangs up nicely and it doesn't fall down. Okay, so now that we have it like this, nice and compact, we can cut off the excess strings. And what I usually do with the excess strings, and I tie them to the bottom to create a thicker tassel, and then you don't have as much waste in this craft.
Mm-hmm. And you did that to the other one, right?
Yeah,
So it looks like
so it's a little bit thicker on the bottom. Yeah.
nice.
We did it!
She did it.
We did it!
Until the next time. Bye.
Bye.